weird.
I started the recording.
I know.
Oh.
No, you don't.
It says it right in the top left, sweetie.
It does say it in the top left.
Damn it.
Also, it's like it's not even subtle. It's just boop.
You know, that's the one.
It says live and recording.
Yeah.
The way we previously used to do this was we recorded just on Discord, and I used OBS to record it, and I could trick everybody. It never worked anyway. Everyone knew when we were recording. But now the new software that we're using, it tells everybody when we're recording, so I can't do the fun cold starts anymore.
I know.
Woe is me.
Who's woe?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Chair.
Whoa! Whoa! I think it's Cher.
Faggot.
What was this? Wow, coming in hot after not recording for a while, and Jackie just drops the F word.
I got to start out strong. Assert my dominance.
Right. Over the two faggots in this call. Yeah.
I know.
Or three, depending on how you want to consider yourself, Jackie.
Did you say 3 or 4 faggots?
Three.
4.
Well,
I fully was like, did he say 4 faggots? Who's this mystery 4th fag here?
Who's the third?
Who's
it's our
the
ego.
third? What's the 4th?
I'm definitely the 3rd faggot.
All right, slaves. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the What Do the Gays Think podcast, the podcast where we, the gays, discuss the latest and greatest, and also not so greatest topics in pop culture, politics, and anything and everything gay. I am Matt Klubeck, and today with me I have my silent but deadly fart, Pat. How you doing, Pat?
As someone who has a lot of gastrointestinal issues recently, I find that offensive.
Oh, did I offend you? I'm sorry. Cancel me.
Yeah.
Cancel me right now.
Well, another white man getting canceled, that's par for the course.
Or over it.
Sounds familiar.
Well, I'm fine. I have a headache, but besides that, I'm good.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear.
Recording a podcast with us will really help that.
Well, spoiler alert, we're never on time with these, so I had to wrangle these two as soon as we could get.
Oh, Greeley, we're on time. We've got an episode coming out tomorrow.
No,
we previously recorded.
But then we had 4 weeks off before that. So let's not get it twisted.
No, we released another episode 2 weeks ago, the Avatar one. We're on
I'm
time.
saying
We're
before that one, there was a break.
then we were off. Yes,
Yeah.
we were off.
So,
But lots of things were happening, though. Jackie moved. I went to Disney. Lots of things were going on.
And here I am.
And Pat is just being, lovely. A cutie.
So lovely.
They're just kissing my ass because both of them missed my 30th birthday.
Well, I was in Disney.
Way to drag me for my health issues.
Don't worry, we're gonna have a remix. We're gonna have the reamp, the revamp.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a 30th part 2.
Oh, yeah. But also, I didn't introduce Jackie, who is my wet fart. Hi, Jackie. How are you?
Also as someone with a lot of GI issues.
Yeah.
Rock on.
Rock on? That didn't offend you?
Mm-hmm. No.
I had a wet fart once that wasn't completely a fart.
Very
interesting.
I
recently had a very strong stomach issue, and I was going to get out of a low sedan. And as I was getting out, because it's very low to the ground, as I was getting out, I was like, oh. And I looked at Roz and I said, I need your keys right now.
Oh, God. Did you shit yourself?
Yes. Thankfully, no.
Okay.
But it was very close.
Jackie doesn't want to put themselves on blast on the podcast. Either
Mama,
way.
if I shit myself, I would tell you. Because it's been rough lately. It's been so rough lately with my
stomach.
shit
myself, I would tell you.
I haven't fully
I
shit
would tell
myself, but I did have that one wet fart that I thought was going to be dry, but it was very wet.
Yeah.
And then I had to... I was in school, and I had to just stay like that the whole school day.
I'm sorry for all the listeners.
Like incubating that for like a whole 6-hour, 9-hour period.
Why didn't you just go to the bathroom?
Well, I did. So I went to the bathroom. I cleaned it up as best I could, obviously, but still, I'm wearing dirty underwear. That's nasty. I went home and showered immediately. I took that loofah and I got all the way in there. Yeah.
Oh my God! Can I tell you guys about something actually? So I succumbed to the pressure of TikTok Shop I bought one thing that I kept seeing repeatedly.
Really?
Is it the hypoallergenic body scrubber that doesn't collect bacteria on it?
No.
Oh.
That does sound like Matt's thing, though.
Although it is similar to that thing. It's called the African wet sponge.
Okay.
And it's basically this really stretchy, I don't want to say it's a really stretchy loofah, but it is. And the really fun thing about it, though, is that it's kind of like a towel in that you can kind of stretch it and put it over your back. So it makes it really easy to get your back and also into all the nooks and crannies and crevices and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Flossing, am I right?
Yeah, floss between my cheeks.
Exactly. Oh, and it makes it so easy to get the feet. Oh my god, washing feet is so difficult for me.
Really?
Because you just kind of you put it down there and you step on it and you hold it in place.
You just like squish, 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 squish.
Yeah, it makes it so easy to get the feet. I'm like, oh my god.
Can I ask you something? This is not a drag. Is washing your feet difficult because you have a hard time like bending over and touching your toes?
No, I think I just don't have good balance.
Okay, fair.
Yeah,
and I don't have like one of those handles in my shower where you can kind of hold on and bend your feet. You know, I kind of just have to like hold the wall.
Yeah, you have to brace using your ass cheeks as structural support. To really get in there. Yeah.
Didn't you once say you never used a? Wasn't it you said you didn't use a loofah for a while, Matt?
No, I said I didn't use one. Sometimes it depends on my cleanliness level.
Right.
But like if I didn't do anything, I would just be like, yeah, I could just, lather up with my hands. It's fine.
I feel
that's
like
on my dirtiness level.
You're very conscious of your dirtiness level. Like you don't want to be dirty ever. So it's surprising that you would skip a loofah.
If I go outside into the wilderness, then I'm absolutely using a washcloth.
We do mean he steps outside his front door.
Yeah, he walks his dog.
I go outside.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
But I work from home, so if I'm just sitting in my house and I don't work out and get sweaty or whatever, I'm like, my skin biome is probably fine. I don't need to scrub it up all that much. But anyway, this thing I use it every day now because it makes it so easy to get all my shit clean.
Your shit. Easy. You're getting your shit clean. Your shitterous.
My shitterous.
My
absolutely.
Shit slit. My brown recluse.
I found a brown recluse in my house. I was
a trapdoor spider.
Oh.
Did you get bitten?
No, I killed it, but I.
Oh. Okay. I saw a lot of black widows. Or did I see any actual like living black widows? Not what's her name?
Well, she ain't living either.
I know she's dead.
What's her name?
But
Charlotte?
I saw Scarlett
Johansson.
Johansson.
Not Charlotte.
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 But yeah, I saw a lot of Black Widow webs. They're on the rise out west.
I don't like that.
Invading, yeah. They were scary. I don't
like that at all. Shall we get personal? No. We're not even in our podcast yet.
We are. We're recording for 8 minutes. This is the pod. Us talking is the pod.
Let's get personal. How are you, Pat? What's going on with you?
Great.
This is your therapy session?
My volleyball season is almost over. The tournament is the only thing left. We are 4th place solidified, but the tournament we could still gain a medal if we're in 1st, 2nd, or 3rd in the tournament. And work is horrible. I'm getting a colonoscopy in like 2 weeks. I'm getting my tonsils removed later in May. I want to get back on Accutane. Yeah.
Your tonsils, BB.
Yeah.
Is that the dentist who knows that you can suck dick?
No, that's someone else.
That's
the Russian dentist who was like, "Why are you on Truvada?" We're keep it going. No. We're gonna keep going. They'll file back in.
But Jackie just left for podcast listeners. By the way, they just vanished.
I was with a dentist who asked me why or what Truvada was at first, and I said it's for HIV prevention. And she goes, "Why?" And I said, "Because I don't want to get HIV." And she goes, "Why?" And I'm like, "Because I'm a gay man." And she's like, "But why?"
But why? Why are you gay?
Well, I just love dick.
It's like that one video. Why are you gay?
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
So, listeners, Jackie's gonna hopefully figure themselves out.
Finger themselves out.
Well,
I
could help with that. I haven't been getting into fingering. I like fingering, but sometimes you really have to prep the pump. You have to You have to, it's not just so much you have to douche. Like, yeah, if you want to douche. But you also have to loosen it up a little bit. Because sometimes these big cocked guys want to enter your domain.
Just ram it right in, away.
It's the TSA. You have to wait in line. You have to be screen checked. You have to be thoroughly vetted. You can't have any fluid in your water bottle. No open snacks. Like, that's
you got to go into the hotel lobby first before you go up to your room.
Chilling in the lobby. Chilling in the lobby is really important.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that first hole, the sphincter, is
the lobby.
It's the first trial and tribulation. That dick has to go through hell and back to get into my colon.
You ever play Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations?
No, but I would let him fuck me.
Who, Phoenix or Edgeworth?
Phoenix.
Okay. I would let Edgeworth fuck me. Anyway, Jackie still hasn't figured themselves out yet.
Hold on. Have you played, what's that? Not the Phoenix Wright games, that other mystery solving game. Professor Layton?
That one I haven't played, no.
Would you let him fuck you?
I don't know what he looks like. Should I look him up now?
Yeah, Professor Layton.
I'm gonna look him up. Hang on, everybody.
I think I'd fuck Professor Layton too.
Professor, how do you spell his name? Professor
Layton.
Layton, Professor Layton. Let me see an image of him. I do.
What?
I don't think I would let him fuck me.
What image are you looking at? Because he's just like a professor. Yeah.
Can we see that?
Yeah.
I'm holding it up to the camera for podcast listeners.
Why not, Mama?
No, I think that is a bit too non-human for me, right? Oh, Jackie's here. Hi, Jackie.
Jackie, hello.
Hello. Can you hear us? Great. Can you hear us now?
I would let Professor Layton fuck me. I would. Professor Layton and the Diabolic Box was a Nintendo DS game. Sweetie, the Diabolical Box is my pussy.
Okay.
Jackie can't hear.
Jackie, can you hear us?
We have to stop being funny. Jackie can't hear me.
Also, I don't know what happened to Jackie's mic, but every movement they make,
it's gotten worse.
I
think it's because they plugged it in. They plugged it in, so I think there's probably a mic on the wire, and it's rubbing against their shirt.
They're going like this, and it's making every sound.
It's because see, look, there's a little mic on the wire, and it's brushing against their shirt.
All right, whoever's editing this in the future, whether it be Pat, me, or Jackie, hopefully someone else besides me. Then make sure to cut this part out.
Yeah, we should stop. That's me looking at my shit. Just no. No. So I would let Professor Layton fuck me, yeah.
Should I stop the recording?
No. We can just cut
this part out.
Because then we're gonna have so many files afterwards. Just leave it all in.
Yeah. He looks too non-human, I think. Like that's not a man. That's not a man. Look at that.
Okay, but okay, well.
Jackie, we can't hear you. But nod yes or no if you would fuck this man.
I don't think they heard that. They're like, who is that? Professor Layton, bitch. I've played a little bit of... You know who was really into Professor Layton? One of my exes. And I was just like, go off, girl. Not using his last name. Not using his last name. Like, just say his first name.
I couldn't think of his first name, so I said his last name.
Well, now we're really gonna have to cut this part out.
We'll obviously cut this part
Keep
out.
the first part where I'm talking about fucking Professor Layton, and then we'll cut it, and then whenever Jackie gets back in, we'll recut to that. I want them to know. But I'm pretty sure there was a Layton crossover with Phoenix Wright.
Was there? That's pretty fun. I would definitely let Phoenix fuck me too, though.
Yeah, Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. Yeah.
Phoenix and Edgeworth, I would let them both go to town on me. Edge me.
You want to go to Bone Zone?
Oh, there goes Jackie.
It's okay.
Oh, there they are again. Wow.
I haven't eaten lunch or dinner.
Oh my God, is it working?
Yes, but you're so
is it
loud,
working?
Though.
Okay.
So loud.
So Jackie,
Hold on.
Your mic is on your wire now, and every time you move, we hear the shuffling of the mic on your shirt. That's
Oh, that ASMR.
That ASMR. So I don't know how you want to do this. You could try your laptop mic.
Because I switched the mic. So it should be on my MacBook now.
If anything, we'll just...
Were you able to hear me that whole time?
Part of it, yes. Part of it.
Wild.
Oh, with the shuffling, yeah.
Yeah,
we heard the shuffling.
When we stitch this together, we're just going to have to lower your mic a smidge.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking, yeah.
Okay, so what you missed is that Matt would fuck Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright, and then I would fuck him, but I'd also fuck Professor Layton.
Right. So I don't know who any of this...
This is Professor Layton. That's Professor Layton. So I was trying to ask...
I can't even see eyes. I don't see eyes. It's just a void.
I was trying to ask you if you would fuck this man, Jackie.
Why?
Because I would fuck him.
Because that's what we're talking about.
He's an adult.
No. I mean, like, what is he like?
He's a professor. He's really intelligent. He solves crimes. He solves puzzles.
That's such a non-man answer. What's his personality like? That's what I
because I don't have any familiarity with the games.
He's a sweet man.
Oh, okay. I love sweet men. Then yeah, I'd fuck him.
He's very similar to Sherlock Holmes. He solves crimes. He solves mysteries. He's into puzzles. He has like a young sidekick that he travels the world with, and it's not gay.
Okay. I'd fuck him.
Though.
Yeah, me too. Let's go on to Jackie. How are you? Because I already talked about how I was.
I'm okay.
What's new?
What's new is just getting settled into a new locale. Going for lots of walks, which is great. Love having a new town to walk around. Yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Roz and I took a walk and we stopped by the local ice cream place and we took Jasper with us. And he was a huge hit at the ice cream parlor. He's a very good boy.
Great.
And he did not even react when a small, unsupervised child, I hate children, just a drive-by pet on him. Did not ask, which is one of my pet peeves. Always ask, because you just don't know what the dog is comfortable with. And the kid just literally ran by us with a hand out and pet Jasper as he ran by, and then almost ran into Roz. And then he just literally did an about face and ran back, and we were like, cool.
Great.
You want to know what my new thing is? People asked to pet my dogs. I just said, no, sorry.
Oh, I'm so into that.
Oh, no, yeah.
Oh, I'm so horny for that.
Yeah.
This young girl
you can't pet my dogs. I'm sorry.
She had a school uniform on or whatever, and she's going to go to school in the morning, and I was walking them, and she's like, oh my God, can I see your dogs? I said, nope. I said, nope. I can't trust them. I can't trust them around you, sorry. And they're like, oh. Yeah. Not about it, girl. Not about it.
That's why you have to ask. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
It's my new thing. Anyway, Jackie, you went through how you were?
Yeah.
How are you?
Jackie just went through that. So, Matt, how are you?
Did I do it?
Okay, slay.
When Matt hasn't paid attention or Matt doesn't know what's going on, he just goes, okay, slay. And we talked about this on the other episode that you were not.
What was funny is I thought he said, you just went, Jackie? And I said, yes. And he goes, okay, so how are you?
Matt, what have you been up to?
Listen, we all know that I have ADHD.
We love this about you.
We all know we love this about me. And what did happen to me? I don't even remember. I got back from Disney. Got back from Disney. That was fun. With my family. Got to hang out with my two little nieces. They're very cute, very adorable. The one was throwing a tantrum though. The 2-year-old. Mm-hmm. I think I may have talked about this, but 2-year-olds are very terrible. Just Jackie, I still hate children.
Yeah, fully.
Yeah,
I hate children very much.
Bigly hate children.
But yeah, I'm vibing. Started playing the new season of Overwatch with Venture, the new non-binary Overwatch character.
Yeah,
love them.
And I'm still, I don't know if I like their play style as a character, but I like that they're a non-binary character in Overwatch. So I was vibing a lot with that. I'm very boring, apparently. I don't have anything else going on.
You're lucky.
Lucky, here we are.
You're lucky.
Should we spill the tea?
Yeah.
What's going on in the social cultural world? I don't have anything because I'm not paying attention to the social cultural world right now.
Jackie, do you have anything?
I rely on you for most of my
Great,
social
so I will
updates.
carry this. I will carry this.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay. So much has happened. So much has. Well, I guess the first thing was Taylor Swift's new album.
Right.
Tortured Poets Department, and I just want to say this. It released.
That's what it is?
Yes, the Tortured Poets Department. That's the whole title. It's a horrible title. Boy, I think it's a horrible title.
Oh, that's what that is. When Jackie texted about that, I was like, "What are they talking about?"
Yeah, and because my boss had posted something, and I just assumed like, I don't know what this is. Okay, sorry, it's all coming together.
I loved when Jackie posted that in the group chat and no one answered.
I know. I was like, I guess I'll die here.
Well,
that's fine. I'd rather not know, but now I know.
So that came out, and so it came out at midnight on whatever day, and then at 2 a.m. she's like, "Spoiler alert, Jinx! It's also a double album. There's twice as many songs." Now, I just want to say this first of all.
Tell me.
I don't want an album that's 31 tracks. I don't want an album that's 2 hours and 2 minutes long, especially if she's not going to give us anything new.
Wait, no new songs?
No. All the songs are new, but thematically and sonically, it sounds the exact same. Every single song.
Don't all her songs sound the same?
Yes. Most of the songs on albums sound so dissimilar that it could just, or they sound so similar that there's just one big run-on sentence of an album. And it's one thing if she releases an album like Folklore, which was so different sonically than her previous albums. So when the whole album sounds the same, but it's so different from the last one, you're like, wow, this is a unique new sound for her. And I'm happy she's exploring it in multiple tracks. But to have this album that sounds so similar to the last three with 31 tracks, no new sound, the same sort of themes we've heard about, I'm like, Mama. What do you... There are 5, for me, songs I like. That's like 17% of the album.
Damn.
It's not for me. Now, if people like it, they like it.
There's a lot of Swifties out there on the internet.
They're like a disease.
They're a disease?
The diehard fans...
Jackie, I suggest you retract your statement.
The diehard fans are a disease. The normal ones, I don't care.
The diehard fans should love this album, but I think most people will be like, "This sounds the same. It's very mid." There's so much just like her like singing, talking thing where she's sort of like, she's not really singing. She's just talking through the lyrics in a sort of melodic way that's not true singing. It's really annoying that she keeps doing this. And it's also just like, it's just not good. It's just like, people can love it. People can like it, whatever. For me, it's not for me. It's just, maybe it's because I'm not in a space where I need to, in my life, rehash all of like the horrible emotions of previous relationships like this album is. Maybe like if I go through something horrible, I'll want to listen to this, but like it's almost summer. I want my pussy out. I want my tits out, and I want to be rock hard on the dance floor. No one is going to be playing this in the club, which is fine. Not every album has to be club bangers. That's fine. But for right now, for me, I need club bangers. Maybe this album will be there right now for me when I'm sad. Dua Lipa, her new album will be club bangers. I'll be rock hard.
I love that for you.
Okay. Jackie, are you rock hard for Taylor Swift?
No.
Neither am I.
I feel like Taylor Swift music is the pop version of lo-fi. You know how lo-fi music... I love lo-fi. And I like it because a lot of it all sounds the same. And I can put it on when I'm working. And I can have something to kind of, in the back of my head be listening to. But not be distracted by. And I feel like T Swift is pop culture's that.
Lo-fi? Interesting. Yeah. Can I tell you guys something that's not related to Taylor Swift at all?
Sure.
But Jackie, you just said putting things on in the background. It reminded me that I have been recently playing white noise while I sleep. And let me just say, I don't know why, but my sleep, I feel, is so much better.
Oh,
with the white noise.
So what is the white noise? Like, what's it sound like? Can you give us a little?
The one that I had listened to is like wind sounds.
Okay.
I need white noise when I sleep.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying it.
Yeah.
I tried to do ocean sounds, but I think that I don't know, that wasn't working for me. But the wind sounds, making it feel like I'm on an airplane, very, very solid, very solid.
Wind
anyway, that wasn't related, but
thunderstorms and rain sounds, great.
Ooh.
Oceans, great. I have my fan on a lot of times too, and that's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just, it's been improving my sleep. I don't know.
Maybe it's to help.
Maybe it's to help me fall asleep.
So, would you just sleep silent?
No, I would typically have the TV on in the background, but I think the white noise is better because it more helps me like relax and stuff. Anyway,
you guys, wait. When you guys fall asleep, you guys don't hear that shit? That background noise?
What do you mean? Like tinnitus?
Please elaborate.
Yeah.
Because I have tinnitus.
You don't hear that high-pitched static
I hear it right
now. I go to sleep with nothing on. I just hear that and I go...
Really? That's enough for you?
Well, no. I don't really have much problems falling asleep.
Oh, okay.
I don't really require the noise. But no, I hear it. And she's in your ear like...
Knock, knock. Hey.
Yeah.
I do need white noise. And I find, like you, Matt, I can do TV shows if I know it enough to not be distracted by it, to pay attention.
Yeah,
but
I agree with that.
I can find that, like, with TV shows, I tend to stay awake longer because I know the pattern of, like, 23 or 25 minutes, and then it's another one. Whereas white noise, where it's, like, constant, that's much better.
Yeah. Yes. 100%.
Back to Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything else to say, but there is that whole racist thing that's happening.
What?
Okay, hold on.
Is Taylor Swift racist now?
No, I mean, well, let me... No, let me...
Would we be surprised?
Okay, I'm gonna pull this up really quick.
I think I would be surprised. Yeah, because Taylor Swift
I actually would be surprised.
Very, very liberal, I think.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
So she claims.
Taylor Swift draws backlash for, quote, all the racist lyric on new album. So the lyric is as follows. My friends used to play a game where we would pick a decade we wished we could live in instead of this. I'd say the 1830s, but without all the racists and getting married for the highest bid.
And not all the this. What?
She would be in the 1830s, but without all the racists and not being sold off for the highest bidder.
Yeah.
Right.
We're objects.
However, people are basically like, why do we need this woman giving us this information? Especially Black content creators are like, we know racism is bad. We don't need the white woman to say it's bad. Also, people are drawing connective tissue to the fact that she used to date what the fuck his name is, who's really racist. Is it Joe Alwyn? One of her exes was racist. And they were like, well, why did you stay with him when he was clearly racist if you were out here saying you're not racist? So there's just a lot of that. And I'm stuck on the TikTok algorithm where it's a lot of people hating on this album or saying it's not good, which I'd love to be on. So I'm firmly stuck, and I'm into it.
Can I ask a separate question? What's so great about the 18 something
30s?
What's so great about what's
I don't
going on
know
back then that you want?
I don't know, honestly.
Even if we disregard the slavery and we disregard the women being objects, the toilet paper wasn't invented yet. People just be walking around with shitty asses. I don't know. Why do you want to go back there?
Well, but I feel like that's you could say that about so many time periods. Like I honestly wouldn't want to live in probably any of them. I'd want to go see like maybe the 1920s or 30s for a minute. But
I don't want to be alive. Like no time on this planet, on this planet has been on the whole good. Yeah. Every time period, there's always something horrible happening. Like, why would you want to live with people? I would want to be alone, not near people. Like, that's what I want. I want to be left alone. Why go to the time period? They're all shit. They're all bad.
Fair.
Yeah,
fair.
But I don't understand why they're hating on her that much, though, because she just made a statement. I mean, I would agree with that. If whatever time period you choose, there's probably racism. There's probably women being treated like objects. So I feel like that's a fair thing to say.
I think for me as a white person. I don't have nearly the experience to be like, that's wrong of her to say. I've listened to the black content creators that don't like it. I don't care, like, in terms of, it doesn't affect me, but if it's affecting them, they should have a say. I think, in general, in terms of the actual lyric, it's just bad writing. Like, the whole album, I listened to lyrics and I was like, this is horrible. Like, someone said it was, and they encapsulated this so well. They said it's basically Tumblr shit posting, but in poetry form.
Oh my God.
It's like teenage Tumblr poetry posts in song form, and I think that's so accurate. Mm-hmm. She's over there being like, I like when you touch me when you play Grand Theft Auto with your friends. Like, what?
Yeah, this is teenage.
I don't get it, girl.
This is what I want to say about this real quick. I don't really care for the lyric all that much, but like, I feel like it's just kind of like what is it, signal boosting, or like, I don't know, fake activism or whatever. Because Taylor Swift is a billionaire, so she has all this money. And yet her concerts are $1 bajillion. Like, why are her tickets so expensive? Like, come on now. So you're ripping all these people off, making them spend thousands of dollars to go to your concerts. And then you just fly in your private jet everywhere, contribute to all these global warming emissions. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then you go around saying, you're like, oh, you're a liberal, I'm against racism, blah, blah, blah. And then you're here contributing to all this really terrible stuff. So I just think it's like fake. I don't want to say she's fake, but it kind of is like fake liberalism, I guess, or like, you know what I mean?
It's kind of like what you said, like signal boosting. It's like, oh God, this is so work adjacent, but like she took a bunch of keywords and she just kind of like sprinkled them all in the song lyrics.
Yeah, it's very not good.
Like, why Grand Theft Auto? Is Grand Theft Auto coming out with like a new game? Is that why?
The guy she was with played Grand Theft Auto, and she likes being touched by him, and then. The following line is something like Scout's honor, like it's her promising that she's being truthful, but people are saying that when she means Scout's honor, she means she's doing the Scout symbol, like being fingered with 3 fingers. That's what people think it is. Being touched, like being fingered while someone plays Grand Theft Auto with 3 fingers. That's what people are extrapolating.
Or it's the Hunger Games. The Hunger Games.
And that part I will co-sign. If she's getting fingered, if Taylor Swift starts writing songs about being fucked and fingered, I will listen to that music.
I still wouldn't.
I would listen to a whole album. She's like, this man deep dicked me every night for a week. I would love that.
I wouldn't, because I'm with Matt. I really don't care or like Taylor Swift for basically all the reasons that he said, and don't care for it. I don't want to contribute to her wealth.
There was a female creator who was like in her 30s, as Taylor's in her 30s, and the female concert creator was like, don't women in their 30s have anything else to talk about? It was talking about the infantilization of Taylor Swift, being like, as we allow her to keep reminiscing on these relationships that she had when she was much, much younger, we're not giving her space to write about anything that is her own age. And then they were comparing it to Beyonce, where like Beyonce was never really infantilized or allowed to have sort of this public adolescence. She's always been this adult woman, so she writes about things that are way more her own age. So I just think that's very interesting.
I would agree with that. I was thinking that in my head. I was like, this all sounds very teenage, and like all this rehashing stuff in a way that feels very teenager.
Like, I get it. You had a really bad relationship. We've all had it, but we don't need 31 songs about it. We don't.
Every single album is mostly bad. So it seems. I don't know. I'm not an expert.
I think there was an era of Taylor Swift that I really liked.
It's probably Red or 1984.
Probably somewhere in there. I also kind of liked some of her old stuff that was going on when we were like high school. But maybe that's just me reminiscing about that time period and not who knows.
Maybe.
What else is going on in this social cultural
script? Yuri on Ice was canceled. The Yuri on Ice film is canceled.
No.
Yeah.
That's upsetting.
And there was no word on a season 2. They're just like, yeah, we can't do this. We're canceling it. And it's because MAPPA has way too much shit be in production. Because MAPPA got really big, acquired all these IPs, and just started hammering out stuff. And now they're looking at what's the most important, most relevant, because that's what all anime does. It's only about releasing the things that are still in vogue. Yuri on Ice isn't, but but Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, that shit is. So they're focusing on that shit. And I just want to say, someone pointed out very clearly that Yuri on Ice was one of the biggest early anime from MAPPA. And for them to cancel the film, even though it's one of like their foundational big hits, is really upsetting, especially since it was an original anime. It was not based on a manga.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is really upsetting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate when this kind of thing happens, because what you'll see is you'll get like these companies, like I'll use Netflix as an example, that will get really big and will produce all this really, broad strokes content with lots of different niche topics. But then when they have to cut back costs, it's like, oh, we have to cut back on the most likely queer stuff, people of color stuff, and any of these other stuff. Yeah. And just focus on, we have to focus on what makes money.
Jackie's laughing at that.
I am laughing at the through line I made in my head. It feels very adjacent to it. It's all capitalism. This is why. But it reminds me a lot of when schools have budget cuts, and the first things to get cut is always like art programs, theater programs, anything that's not making them money or making them stand out to, like, I don't know, the state or government, however funding works. So fucking tiring.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you'll be like, the companies out there will be like, we have to commit ourselves to diversity. So you'll have these DEI programs. And then when they have to do budget cuts, they're like, never mind, let's cut the DEI team.
Yes.
Or let's cut the HR team, all these things.
You know what kills me? How STEM became a thing, like science, technology, engineering, and math. And then they're like, you know what we're missing? Arts. So now it's STEAM. And I'm like, this is just a rounded education. Just leave the fucking arts.
Leave
them alone.
Cleveland Steamer.
Love that.
2 more things before we move on.
Okay. I actually have one too. I forgot.
Oh, okay. Well, give me a second.
Sure.
Did y'all see that Watchers nonsense on TikTok and YouTube?
What?
No.
Watcher?
Listen. So I don't know anything about this. I've been inundated with this content and I don't know why. There's this thing called like Watchers. It was like it's a YouTube series that was spun off from fucking BuzzFeed. I don't know.
I think sounds kind of familiar, maybe.
I think it's spun off from BuzzFeed and it's called Watcher. And apparently it was basically a thing on YouTube where they produced like TV grade content for YouTube. Mm-hmm. But they recently were like, we're not going to be continuing on YouTube. We are just going to have this like service, $5.99 a month or whatever. And then people didn't like that because it was insinuated that $5.99 a month was easy for anyone to purchase. So people didn't like the economic reasoning. And they also don't like their content being put behind a further paywall.
Mm-hmm. And wait. $5.99 a month is like a Hulu subscription. I better be getting a whole shit ton of content if I'm paying.
Right. Who knows how much they would have actually gotten. But yeah, there's that. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm just saying I've seen it everywhere on my TikTok and it has to stop. And lastly, last but not fucking least, holy shit. This is so annoying. The movie Civil War, the A24 film by Alex Garland or whatever.
Oh, yeah. You went and saw that.
It's a film about war photographers and war and press during war. Mm-hmm. It's about a civil war in the United States taking place during modern times. I'm not going to spoil the film. I'm just going to say people are pissed off for 2 reasons. One, apparently in the marketing they used AI generated art, which I don't like. However, the second thing that people are pissed on that I don't think is necessarily that bad is that without spoiling the plot, basically the film is focused on wartime press and photography. That is the absolute focus of the film. It does not give you content or context of why the Civil War is happening. And people are upset because they're like, wow, I sat this film, but I don't know why the war is happening. I don't know the rationale. And I'm just like, that's not what this is about, though. Like, is the movie great? Not really. Do I think it has really... Does it present a very unique perspective that I haven't seen before and ask questions? Yes. Does it answer all of them? No. But never was this film about why the Civil War is happening. No marketing has suggested that. The film does not even broach it. it's not even relevant. It's really not. I think people are looking to this because it's very reminiscent to modern times. There's a lot of tension, and they're looking for it's liberals versus conservatives. Oh, it's the far right versus the far left. That's not what this is about. This is about how does the press unbiasedly or biasedly report this violence in a country that's going over civil war. Like, that's what this is about.
That's very interesting.
Is it perfect? No. Is it fun? Yes. It's very fun. I thought it was very good. There was high tension, high pressure scenes in Titan.
Ooh, I love that.
I know why the war happened. I know why it happened.
The Fire Nation attacked.
The Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say Joe Biden made all abortions mandatory.
Mandatory,
yes.
Why not womandatory?
No more baby.
Oh my god, there's a drag queen named Amanda Tory Meeting.
That's great.
I love it.
That's really great.
I love her name.
What was that one that you sent us? Tara Dickoff?
Tara Dickoff?
Hi, I'm Tara Dickoff.
I love that.
Tara Dickoff. And then there's Lexi Pro.
Oh, love that.
Radhika came up with Lexi Pro Namel. Love that.
Lexi Pro Namel?
Love it.
I heard that this is again unrelated, but I heard that there was a Fallout TV show that just came out recently.
Yes, and apparently it's good.
Yes. I haven't watched it yet. I'm very excited.
And
I heard it's good.
The main actor is the voice of Powder from Arcane.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love Fallout. I'm a huge Fallout fan.
I knew you were a Fallout fan.
I haven't played. I played Fallout 4 for like about 5 minutes. It gave me Skyrim vibes, and I turned it off.
I love Skyrim though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell.
Except I never finished it.
I could tell.
I could tell.
You could tell I love Skyrim? Wow.
Yeah.
So Reed. I have two cultural relevant things that I kind of forgot about. Please. One is anime related. So recently I knew about this a while ago. There was an anime that came out in the early 2000s called Spice and Wolf. Huge fan. Love Spice and Wolf. I loved it so much. It's really great. It's a little bit offbeat. And I found out that they had just finished and were releasing a reboot of that anime with a little bit more modern animation. And also, what I really appreciate is they fixed this choice that they made in the anime, which is based off of a light novel, where they took a male character in the manga or the light novel and made them a woman just for like a romantic tension plot point without giving her like literally there was no other reason to do this, and it was very forced. It was very horrible. So they fixed that in the reboot and just left the character as they were in the fucking light novel. So I love that. I've seen the first episode. I'm like savoring each little episode. So I love it.
Love that.
Savoring every bite. Didn't you have another one? Or is
Oh no, I did. Actually, you're right. The second thing, speaking of subscription service, Dropout TV. Love Dropout TV. 10 out of 10 recommend it. It's like $5
What is it?
It's like $5 or $6 a month. You've probably seen this stuff on TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like Brennan Lee Mulligan and Sam Reich. They have all kinds of shows. It is just so all of their content is so good. They have a D&D show.
Oh yeah.
Called Dimension 20, like Abria Iyengar. All of their content is so good, and I fully recommend it.
I've heard.
Yeah.
I haven't heard. But
Very Important People. I think it's one of the newest shows. Extremely good. I have a huge crush on Vic Michaelis.
Oh,
really
cute.
Very Important People. Why aren't you on that show, Jackie?
Oh.
Why does politics suck?
That man set himself on fire.
What?
Oh God. Tell me about this man.
The man went outside of the Trump trial and set himself on fire because he wants to draw attention to the fact that he's a conspiracy theorist. He wants to draw attention to the fact that the world is run by, you know, like these million, billion trillionaires, and how very soon the whole world is gonna like go to shit. So he's like, I have to make a show of this. I need to draw attention to it. So he self-immolated. I don't know if he died.
Oh my god.
But he did. He set himself on fire.
Wait, what was the self-immolation about?
He was drawing attention to, I don't know, like the conspiracy theory that like the whole world is run by like billion trillionaires, that like some bad shit was gonna happen. Hold on.
Well, he's not
I mean,
wrong.
that sounds right, but...
No, let's not...
But I'm assuming it's something like the Illuminati type of...
Well, he died, unfortunately. Rest in peace. He's dead. The man identified by police as 37-year-old Max Azzarello was declared dead by staff at a hospital Friday night.
Oh
no. Let me see if I can find his. I saw his
manifesto.
Okay, here we go. Azzarello identified himself as an investigative researcher. He said he set himself on fire to draw attention to an urgent and important discovery. His letter referenced a conspiracy theory related to the United States government and its allies. These claims sound like fantastical conspiracy theory, but they are not. They are proof of conspiracy. If you investigate this mountain of research, you will prove them too. If you learn a great deal about Ponzi schemes, you will discover that our life is a lie. If you follow this story and the links below, you will discover the rotten truth of post-truth America. It's a lot of conspiracy theories. But he set himself on fire.
There was another person who set themselves on fire, like a few months ago, I want to say. But that one was in protest of the Israel-Palestine conflict. And how the U.S. government was just kind of ignoring Israel's atrocities. Which I thought, obviously, again, a sad thing because the person died. But that is definitely more of a cause worth doing something that crazy for, right? To draw attention to it.
I mean, I guess it depends on how fanatical you are.
Yeah.
How into whatever your cause is. So, like, he must have really thought this was true and really wanted to tell people about it. So he did it the only way he knew how, and that was lighting a match.
Yeah. Damn.
Unfortunate for that man.
Well, I mean, that's what he wanted. So I guess, like, if he wanted it, so I guess he did what he wanted. But unfortunate for the people who had to... Like, if you're going to do that, you don't have to do it in front of people. Like, I understand you want to make it known, but how about you live stream it or send an email of the video to force everyone around you to watch your suicide. I understand it gets your message out, but it's very traumatic and not good to do.
I agree. It's extremely traumatic. But I think that's probably part of their point.
I know, but isn't there other ways to get your message out publicly? But because I think he could have ran to the trial. He could have had a big boombox and just read a bunch of shit, or a big flyer, or a big sign, or he could have doused himself in like pink bubblegum pink paint, ran around naked, and then online had posted, hey, I'm about to do this. This is what I want you to look like. There are ways to generate attention without traumatizing people with your death and your violent death. Like, if you want to pop a bunch of pills, go in the middle of the street, pass out and die, it's still suicide, but it is a little less traumatic to watch. And I understand there's traumatic shit happening everywhere. You're trying to draw attention to it, but we don't also have to traumatize everyone around you to point to the trauma you want to look at. I think that's very unwise, especially you don't know everyone's mental status. There could have been people there that were mentally unwell, saw that and was like, that's a good fucking idea. Let me go do it too.
So, yeah. Like, I completely agree with you. And I think that often, or I would imagine that the people who are inclined to do that might not have the capacity or be in a place to have that consideration for people, or that is in a weird way kind of their comfort to get through what they are perceiving as maybe a sacrifice for a greater cause.
I'm in no way like justifying setting yourself on fire in front of people. Like,
but go on, do it. But go on.
I'm
not gonna get the gasoline.
Get it, girl. Kerosene.
Here we go. Gonna do it myself. No, I think we should be looking at it less from the lens of the person who does it and more on what what society drove them to do that. Because when you have people that are in your society that are setting themselves on fire, maybe it's time to take a step back and say, okay, why is that happening?
But yes, but do you think, because not everyone's doing this, clearly this person must have been at some point or in some way mentally unwell.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, I think that's also something we need to really
so it could be as much as like, thinking about how we're dealing with mental health problems in the United States, obviously.
Yeah.
But then I think back to that Israel-Palestine guy too, and I'm like, well, let's take a step back and say, what this person's setting themselves on fire. Why is that happening? Yes, it's a mental health problem, but also there is a broad conflict here that people are ignoring.
Yeah.
And that's why this guy is trying to draw attention to it. So I'm not trying to justify setting yourself on fire. Like, don't set yourself on fire.
But here you are. But here you are doing it. Matt, live on the pod, everyone. You heard him.
Pod.
You heard him.
What was that color that you said?
Pussy bubblegum pink.
Call up whatever paint company. I should know.
Bear.
Yeah, call up Bear. We got a winner.
Pussy bubblegum pink.
Pussy bubblegum pink.
Chewable.
Flavored
Great.
For her pleasure.
Chewable pussy.
So, what else you got going on in politics?
I don't know. I really Trump's on trial. I'm not paying attention to it. I really am. I'm really not. I'm sorry, Greeleys. I'm not paying attention to Trump.
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
To be in this society.
You've exhausted my bubblegum pink pussy.
Run.
Run from my bubblegum pink pussy.
Bubblegum pink pussy.
What is the trial that he's even on? It's the hush money one, right?
I think so.
The tax fraud one. I don't know. I'm really not paying attention.
I don't even think it's gonna stick.
Isn't it so sad when someone has been on trial so much we don't know what they're on trial for?
You're like, oh, it's something horrible.
OJ died. Wait, that's not politics.
But it's still fun to talk about.
But still fun. Do we think
he killed him? He killed
He fucking did it. He 100% fucking did it.
Absolutely killed
them.
Two people.
Them. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm happy. I'm happy we got that. I'm happy we got that sorted out.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
I love the Stanzi Potenza bit that they did about OJ escaping from hell and knocking on heaven's door, like, hey, I was acquitted. Why can't I come in?
God.
It's so fucking funny.
Oh, I've seen Stanzi. Yeah, I've seen
Yes.
Stanzi.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. What's new with the gays? Unless we have more politics to talk about.
No.
Okay, what's new with the gays?
Well, Chappell Roan is blowing up.
What is that?
Chappell Roan is a singer. Okay, this
elaborate.
This is great. So she was recently, at Coachella.
There we got a pronoun.
Well, I believe she identifies as a woman. She presents female.
Gotcha.
I believe she's a queer woman. Specifically, I believe she's a lesbian. I don't know. I haven't checked her card.
What's her name? Something Coachella?
Coachella. Chappell Roan was at Coachella.
Chappell Roan Coachella.
So she
was at Coachella.
She's performing.
Miss Coachella, got it.
So she it gives like 80s sort of vibes with her dress and her music, and people are really living for her right now. Her and Renee Rapp are having a big queer woman in music like renaissance.
Maria
and Chappell Coachella. Miss Coachella Ronan.
Yes.
Ronan and Jojo Siwa.
Yeah.
As well.
Oh, let's talk
Siwa?
about fucking Jojo Siwa. Right. I forgot this happened. So Joja Siwa released a track called Karma.
Uh-huh.
Which was originally a different song written and performed by someone else. So it's a cover. Right. Although she, in interviews, kind of made it sound like it was her song. It's not. And she was being interviewed once and she was like, I want to make a new musical genre called gay pop. Even though there have been many queer pop artists, I'm not sure what she's trying to do. I think she's just trying to put the spotlight on her, be very, not inflammatory in interviews, but say very like striking things in interviews to get attention. She released this music video for Karma. It's completely insane. It's It's insane. It's like the music video is wild. The choreography is insane. I don't know what she's up to. She's not my cup of tea in terms of singing or a performer, but people are, I think, both living and also hate watching it. So good for her.
Interesting.
I hope she's getting money off of it. So
I thought someone had said that Jojo Siwa is like the Gen Z Taylor Swift or something. And I was like, I don't know about that.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all. I think Jojo Siwa might be like, yeah, I think that's true, but I don't think that's true.
Yeah. One thing that I thought was funny about this, because this is the only context that I have on this whole thing, is that the original, not the original song, so the other person who sang the song, someone dug up their version of the song.
Oh, yes.
And started blowing that up.
Yeah.
And it became like a big hit. So this person who's been retired from music for like 12, 15 years, I can't remember the number.
Yeah.
They blew up. And she's like, oh my God, like my career in music was like being rejuvenated basically because of all this hate towards Jojo Siwa, which again, I don't know if the hate towards Jojo Siwa is necessarily warranted. But I just thought it was funny that this random other artist who kind of retired a long time ago is now being resurged.
Yeah, and
kind of gaining the spotlight.
It outperformed Jojo Siwa's version at one point.
Oh, wow.
Like on the charts. And I was like,
good.
You gotta give it up to her.
Yeah.
And I do like her. I like her version better. I'm going to be honest.
I do. Yeah.
And I like Brit's version better.
Yeah, the original that she did was better, I think.
I'm going to listen. I haven't heard either.
Yeah, and you know what?
Watch.
Maybe not. Maybe listen to the original, but maybe not give Jojo Siwa anything.
Don't listen to Jojo Siwa.
I would give Jojo Siwa a watch before I would ever give Taylor Swift a watch.
Well,
Slay.
More on that at 11.
Slay.
I love that.
Jojo Siwa had a shit traumatic experience with the dance moms.
Oh, well, yeah.
Lesbian? LGBTQ, whatever.
Yeah.
So I love that. I'll support that.
I love that.
I think the reason I don't know the exact reason. I forget the reason that she's being dragged for this. Besides the quality of the music video or how weird it is, but I think the reason she's being dragged for it is because she said it was her song.
That is legit. Yeah.
But it wasn't.
Yeah, you're doing a cover.
Oh God, my phone.
You're doing your own version of that.
Yeah.
She said that she wrote it, I think, but she clearly did not write it.
I think she misspoke and now has been corrected and understands the error of her ways.
I hope so. I don't hate Jojo Siwa. I don't.
No, I don't hate her.
All these people directing hate at the pettiest. Well, okay, the copyright stuff, that's real. But like for other like petty shit, direct that at stuff that, you know,
like I don't
the government. Trump, Elon
Taylor
Musk,
Swift, carbon emissions,
Taylor
Elon
Swift, period.
Taylor Swift, period.
No carbon emissions, just Taylor Swift.
I don't want her having a carbon emission. I don't want her having an ovarian emission.
I don't want her breathing. No, just kidding.
Okay, calm down, Jackie. Calm down.
I'm kidding.
Well, Taylor Swift's over there getting triple fingered while her boyfriend plays Grand Theft Auto, so she's fine.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that they recalled all of Elon Musk's Cybertrucks?
I did.
Was it all of them? I heard there was a number, but I didn't know that was all of them.
I thought it was all of them.
But I thought it was all of them, but the number was so low because not many people bought them.
I saw one here in New Jersey.
Oh,
I saw one driving around.
I've heard
was
there's
like,
one
what the
in
fuck is
Jersey.
that?
Yeah.
Mama, just pour water on it. It'll rust in 3 days.
Is that a thing?
They rust really easily, yeah.
Why?
I have no sealant on the cover, I guess. I have no idea. It's just exposed metal.
It's so ugly.
Weird.
It's so
I don't
ugly.
like them.
Yeah.
I saw it. I was like, what the fuck? Who wants that?
It's not my favorite. That's what men
I
say.
feel like it's like a fashion statement if you get one of those. Like, hey, I have all this money.
I still feel like that's how, Tesla's a brand started, right? So, kind of tracks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, any more gay shit?
Any more gay shit?
I don't think so.
Billie Eilish has a new album coming out. She's a queer woman. And she played a bit of her music at Coachella at an after party because she came on because Lana Del Rey had her as a guest. Then after party, she starts playing her new tracks. And one of them is about tasting a woman on her tongue. I don't know. But that was part of the lyric. And I said, I'm happy.
Love that for her.
love that for Billie Eilish.
More women should talk about tasting women, and I would listen
honestly,
to the music.
Completely agree.
Yeah, like if Taylor Swift did that, I'd listen to the music.
Good for Billie Eilish. I appreciate that about her.
Miss Eyelash doing the words. Miss Eyelash.
Didn't Katy Perry do that too? Didn't she talk about eating out a woman?
I kissed a girl and I liked it.
She kissed a girl and she liked it.
But like, who knows?
Something about her cherry chapstick, right?
But that's just. I don't think she means her clit.
I think she just.
I thought that was a reference.
Cherry chapstick.
Well, I mean, maybe, but I think a good Christian girl like her is not.
Yeah.
I think she got.
Ron DeSantis girl like her. I don't know.
Is she pro Ron DeSantis? Please
I
don't
believe
tell me that.
No, she was.
Oh,
I think she openly stated that she voted for him.
She did. She posted her thing about voting, and she was like, "Y'all better vote for Ron DeSantis."
Yeah, Ron DeSantis.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't she live in California? How did she vote for Ron DeSantis?
I don't know.
Was
it whoever was in California? I don't know. She voted for someone who is not great and probably conservative Republican, and then posted about it. People were like, "This is not the serf you think it is."
I think I remember this story now. It was yes, he said it wasn't Ron DeSantis. It was a Democrat who turned Republican. I'm pretty sure and she still voted for whoever it was anyway. Anyway, regardless, should we do Wouldya, Couldya, Shouldya?
Yeah.
I don't have one.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you want to caress Torbjorn's tentacles?
There it is. When we were going to see the eclipse. Oh, Matt and I went to see the eclipse. I don't think we talked about that. But when we were going to see the eclipse, we were stuck in horrible traffic. And the way we kept ourselves entertained was through a lot of like, well, on a scale of 1 to 10, how horny are you? All the ridiculous games that he plays. But we played some other fun games too.
Okay.
Yeah, we played a couple. And yeah, the eclipse, I forgot about it.
But I forgot about the eclipse. It was incredible.
It was a very good moment. It was very incredible.
It was really awesome.
Cute. Okay, well, how about, maybe not Wouldya, Couldya, Shouldya. How about, oh, hold on. Just give me one moment, please.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so what's that dude's name? Fuck. Hold on.
Joja Siwa.
No, not Jojo. Not him either. Not him either.
James Charles.
No. No. Hold on.
Should I just start naming random people?
No. Oh, I can't think if you're doing that.
Donald Trump.
What?
I was gonna say Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Beyonce.
No.
Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa's new album comes out soon. I'm excited.
Wendy Williams.
About to get fucking wet up in here. Okay, how about fuck, marry, kill instead?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right, I'm trying to fuck, marry, kill Phoenix Wright.
Oh no.
Professor Layton, or give me a third one. Can someone give me a third one? Who's like another icon of like a?
Should we do a Danganronpa character? I could send you a picture, Pat, so you can play as well.
Sure. I was just thinking, do we have any other series that are like Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton, where it's sort of like a
Danganronpa?
Send him Nagito.
Nagito.
Okay, sure. Give me something.
All right. Look up, or I could just send this to you.
No, tell me who.
Look up Nagito, Nagito.
I know how to spell that. I'm a weeb.
It's true.
All right, this person's got white hair.
Okay, yeah. Okay, hold on. Now I have to look up. Who are the other two?
Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright.
Professor
fuck, marry, kill.
Layton. And Dr. Wright? What?
Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix Wright.
Professor Layton and Dr. Wright.
Okay, the guy who's always pointing. Okay, and
yeah,
then Professor Layton is that faceless person.
His name is Professor Herschel Layton.
Okay.
Okay. I think I would fuck Nagito.
Not surprised.
I think he needs it. I really think he does. Oh, Pat doesn't know the context that.
No, don't give me the context yet.
Okay.
I want to make the decision based on just how he looks, how I objectify everyone.
All right, I'm gonna marry Phoenix and I'm gonna kill Professor Layton.
No respect. No respect to a fellow professor.
There it was.
I'm going to kill Nagito.
Oh, yeah, he deserves it.
Fuck Dr. Professor Layton.
Oh, nice.
And marry Phoenix Wright.
I think I'm gonna have to fuck Layton, marry Nagito, and kill Wright.
You don't want to marry Nagito, Greeley.
No, he said it. He said it.
It's
too
late.
late.
I want to.
No takesies, backsies.
I want chaos, madness, and confusion.
That's Nagito. So
yeah.
Are you reading a description of
No. Nagito Komeda. I'll take the last name. I don't care. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
Does this person die?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he dies. Spoilers.
Why would you tell him when I haven't finished the series?
You finished that game. Shut up.
He's alive. Isn't he alive?
Oh, you know what? I guess technically he is alive at the end of the anime. At the end of the anime, he is, but not in the game. In the game, they kill him.
Well, this has been another episode of the What Do the Gays Think podcast. Thank you for joining us. We're here every other week, hopefully, with new content. Matt, anything you want to say?
We also do under queer review episodes sometimes where we do analyze queer media. So stick around for those reviews. Occasionally, they come out in the 2-week intervals along with our other content.
I'm sorry?
He goes. They come out, and I just go, "Come."
Here we go. If you want to join our survey panel also, because we are trying to send out surveys every now and again to get some fun feedback from y'all to answer the question, what do the gays think? Head over to whatdothegaysthink.com where you can sign up for that panel. Follow us on all of our socials, Instagram and Threads at What Do the Gays Think for updates on when we post everything. And that's it. So thanks, everyone. I am Matt.
And I guess I just fuck for. I don't know why I want to fuck Professor Layton, but I would.
I really thought you were gonna say, "And I'm on fire." I really thought you were gonna go that route. I really did. I was waiting for it.
And I'm on fire.
I have tact and would never make fun of that.
I don't know. And I am marrying Ace Wright.
Phoenix.
Whatever.
Ace Wright. It's Phoenix Wright. Ace
Attorney. Listen.
You should play that game, Jackie. I'm going to make you play that game next.
Yeah, we should play
if we ever finish Danganronpa, which I don't
know.
You
guys are never going to finish that. It's probably because Jackie will forget to save.
That only happened once out of 4 years of gameplay.
Oh, we've been playing, I think, longer than 4 years. Goodbye.
Oh, my